Hello everyone, welcome to YouTube channel Fazza official poems. So do not miss any important update. Watch till the end. The evening in Dubai carried a softness that felt almost like a whispered secret drifting between the golden towers and the quiet desert beyond them. The sky was painted in shades of amber and fading blue, while the city beneath shimmered with life, ambition, and endless dreams. It was a city where impossible stories often found a way to become real. And on this night, a story began that no one could have imagined. She was not someone the world would notice at first glance, not someone surrounded by fame or wealth or influence. She walked through the narrow streets of an older part of the city where the air smelled of spices and memories, where life moved slowly and quietly. Her name was Amina, and her world was simple yet filled with quiet strength that came from years of struggle. She worked in a small bookstore tucked between a cafe and a tailor shop, a place where stories lived and breathed through fragile pages. Amina loved books because they gave her a world far beyond her own. They whispered of kings and warriors of love and the loss of dreams that refused to fade, even when her own life felt heavy. She carried hope like a hidden flame inside her heart. Far above this quiet world, Sheikh Hamdan stood by the glass walls of a towering building, looking out at the city he loved. The lights of Dubai reflected in his eyes like 1,000 untold stories. He was a prince admired by millions, known for his courage, his poetry, and his deep connection with his people. Yet beneath the titles and admiration, there was a soul that longed for something real, something untouched by status or expectation. That night he chose to leave behind the world of luxury and move through the city without recognition, drawn by a feeling he could not explain. He walked through all the streets where the rhythm of life was honest and unfiltered, where laughter echoed without pretense, and where stories lived in every corner. It was there in the quiet warmth of a small bookstore that his path crossed with hers. Amina looked up as the door opened, a soft chime breaking the silence. She saw a man standing there, dressed simply yet carrying a presence that was impossible to ignore. There was something in his eyes, something deep and searching, as if he was looking not for a book but for a story he had lost. Their first conversation was simple, almost ordinary, yet it carried a quiet spark that neither of them could understand. They spoke about books, about dreams, about the way stories can change the way we see the world. Time seemed too slow, as if the world outside had paused to listen. Days turned into weeks, and Sheikh Hamdan returned again and again. Each time their conversations grew deeper, richer, filled with thoughts that rarely found a place in his royal life. With Amina, he was not a prince. He was simply a man discovering the beauty of connection, but far away across continents. Another man was unknowingly stepping into the same story. Elon Musk, a man driven by vision, innovation, and a relentless desire to shape the future, had arrived in Dubai for a series of meetings and projects. His mind was filled with ideas of technology, space, and possibilities, yet something unexpected awaited him. One afternoon, seeking a moment away from the intensity of his world, he wandered through the older parts of the city, guided more by curiosity than intention. He found himself standing before the same small bookstore, drawn in by its quiet charm. When he entered, his eyes met Amina, and for a moment the noise of his thoughts fell silent. There was a simplicity about her, a calm presence that felt rare in a world that constantly demanded more, faster, better. He found himself speaking not about technology or business, but about life, about purpose, about the beauty of simple things. Amina listened with a gentle understanding that surprised him. She saw beyond the fame and the achievements, and spoke to the part of him that was often hidden behind ambition. As days passed, Elon too began to return each visit, deepening connection that neither of them had expected. He found himself thinking about her during meetings, during flights, during the quiet moments between his endless pursuits. The story that had begun quietly was now weaving itself into something far more complex and powerful. Two men from vastly different worlds, both carrying extraordinary lives, had found themselves drawn to the same woman whose only wealth was her kindness, her strength, and her ability to see people for who they truly were. Sheikh Hamdan began to sense change, something subtle yet undeniable. Amina seemed thoughtful, at times her eyes holding questions. She had not yet spoken, and then one day she told him about the other man who visited the bookstore, the one who spoke of stars and futures and dreams that stretched beyond the earth. Hamdan listened quietly, his heart steady yet touched by unfamiliar feeling. He had faced challenges, battles